And if I call repo1 dot add student, okay, add student something, okay, and if I call repo2 dot add student something, okay. The issue with this approach is, as you all of you gave me the correct answer. The issue with this approach is this will create two different hash maps, right? Two different hash maps. Okay. So this student will be added in the DB1, basically the first copy of the hash map. This student will be added in the second copy of the hash map, right? Which is something which will create chaos, right? If you don't code it very properly, this will create an chaos. And the another thing is, try to understand, once the application grows very large, maintaining so many different objects is going to be super tough. Are you guys with me till now? Everyone. Are you guys with me till now? Yes.
Hey, hello. Hi, Prashil.
Yes, hello sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am also fine, sir.
Okay, great. Yeah. Give me 2 minutes, okay? Give me two
Oh, okay, okay.
minutes. Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes. May I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Hey, hi, Prashil. Hello.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Hey, hi. My name is I'm Harsh. I've been working as a full stack developer for more than 2 years now, and like I'm currently working as a software engineer in Topline. I've worked with various SaaS startups and also like few startups where I've like built everything from scratch and also worked with few ERP solutions as well. Like I've extensively been working as a full stack engineer where I've been building the back end, front end, and like the cloud, the DevOps side as well. So yeah, that is about me. Tell me something about yourself, man.
Yeah, so thank you for this. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. As you already know, I am Prashil Patel and I am from Mahua, Gujarat, Bhavnagar district. So I have completed my bachelor in information technology from Sardar Patel University, and I also completed my post graduation in Master of Computer Applications from Dharamsala Desai University. Also, I placed the from campus placement for software testing sixth, and I completed my 6 month internship there. But I want to change my designation from software testing to software development. So that's why I resigned the job opportunity.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay, great. Yeah. And how many years of like testing experience do you have?
I just completed my internship in 6 months.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay, okay. And like, what are you most interested in? So basically, back end, front end. Like, what have you worked on? Have you worked on something in your college days? Some
Uh,
development stuff that you
yes,
have
yes, yes,
done?
yes. Yes, yes. In master, we learn in Java, advanced Java also, JSF, JSP, .NET, Tomcat server, all these things,
Hmm.
and
Great, great.
create something, some assignments from college.
Hmm. Okay. So, have you built some project of your own? Where uh, did you build something of your own, uh, or like,
Mm,
do you have something, some project which is live, which I can see? Do
uh,
you have something like that?
I create one project in module D. So it's a so student management result, and I completed with CRUD. So sir only learn us only adding matlab, addition part, right? So
Okay, okay,
I just
okay,
implement.
got it. Okay, okay. So yeah, like, but yeah, I was asking for some personal project, but no worries, man. Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay,
So yeah, so about this interview process, so there will be few theory questions, and then we'll discuss about your project,
okay,
and then also we'll do some modification in that project as well, and also we are going to build a live application in this in the last 45 minutes of duration. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah. So are you well versed with Java?
Yes, yes.
Great, great, great. So yeah. Uh, so what are the four pillars of OOPS?
First is abstraction. Second is encapsulation. Third one is inheritance. Fourth one is polymorphism.
Okay, great, great, great. And what is the difference between encapsulation and abstraction?
Encapsulation, right? It's binding the code, and
Okay.
yeah, and there are it has a
Mm-hmm.
child class and parent class.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and there are three type of inheritance: a single inheritance, multi-level
Mm-hmm.
inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance. And the abstraction was hide implementation, show only essentials parts. Like for example, someone is download from some application from the Play Store, and he just know how to uh, operate the application, but it don't know what is the backend process and how it is a work, and all those things is abstractions.
Okay, okay, got it. And can you share your screen? Let's see, like, if we can
Okay.
build something. Yeah, if you can see something in encapsulation and abstraction.
Yeah, my screen is
Roll up
visible now,
any
right?
editor account.
Hello.
Yeah, you can roll up any editor you want. Let's see.
Okay, okay.
And can you write an example where you are going to demonstrate me encapsulation?
Okay, okay. Yes, yes. So
Hmm. Okay, so you are writing a class inside a class.
yes, yes.
Okay. Extends
Extends
class.
class.
You don't. I
I
don't.
think
I don't think you
yes,
need
yes.
to write class.
Now is it okay?
We can run and test. And do you think we can write an executable statement inside a class? Like in a class A, you have written system.out.println. Does it work?
Uh, Okay.
Hmm. Of like, yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Uh, okay, man. No issues. Let's move to the next question. Uh, we're short on time, man. So, can you tell me what is exception handling in Java?
Yes. So exception handling like try and catch method, using try and catch method.
Hmm. And what happens if you don't handle any exception?
It's show an error like exception error.
Hmm.
Like for example, there is any um,
Hmm.
numeric error. So the exception is
Hmm.
arithmetic exceptions. Show arithmetic exceptions.
Okay, so you're saying that that the code will stop running once you
Yes, yes,
once
yes.
some exception is thrown. Okay, okay. And so like why do we handle an exception?
Uh, so like hello, may I audible now?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible now. So I have shared a link with you. I have shared a link with you. Just go to that link and didn't you receive it? Okay, let me send it once again. Yeah. Let's go to the
Yes, yes.
link and yeah, just go through the code and let me know what will be the expected output for this particular code.
Okay.
Yeah, you can write it down in the bottom as well.
Okay. So, sending it now. So, so, okay, it's give the error and like print
Mhm.
zero only.
Okay, so what is the final output gonna be?
Zero only.
Zero. Can you
Yeah,
write down the output there?
this is a catch method, right? So here
Yeah.
system.out.print is this sentence is printed.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
This
write
line
down
is
the
not
output.
printed.
Output. Yeah. Like I'll tell you. Like just write down your expected output here. After output, can you write down your like the expected output?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you've given me this answer, but the expected output is 0 minus 10. Okay. So you see, like there will be an exception thrown when 10 will be divided by 0. Okay, as like so I is firstly minus 1. After that it becomes 0. So
Yes.
when 10 is divided by 0, it throws an exception and it prints 0. But after that, after the catch block, there is a print statement
Print
for
statement.
printing this sum as well.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
and
okay. Yeah, yeah,
if we don't write here try catch, then this line is not printed. But if we write here catch, and after that this line will be printed, right?
yeah,
But I don't understand why minus 10,
yeah.
because
Minus 10 because
sum
see,
sum is equal to is 10, right?
first of all, let me
Okay,
write the
okay,
question a
sum
little
is
bit.
equal, yes, got it. 10 firstly divided by minus 1, right? That's why.
Yes, yes, great. So yeah, that is the output. But yeah, no issues, man. That's completely fine. Let us move to the next question. So, okay, let me know. Okay, so I have already like asked you the abstraction question. So, uh, do you know what is a hash map?
Yes.
And can we store a null value as key in a hash map?
Null values. uh,
Yes.
I think no.
Okay. Actually, we can, but yeah,
One,
no
we
issues.
can only one null value is added, right?
Yes. That's absolutely
uh,
correct.
yeah, not more than one.
Yeah. And is map part of collection framework?
No. Map is not part of collection framework. uh,
Okay. If not, like, why map is not a part of collection framework?
because they have two like variables, getting like key and values, and the list and all these are have only one, like for example key.
Okay. That is the reason.
Yes.
Okay. So great. No issues. Okay. So have you like worked with Spring a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. So do you know what multi-threading is?
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Multi-threading.
Tell me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so multi-threading is like we do
Mhm.
the say multiple tasks in same time. Like for example,
Mhm.
the example is like uh, there are ATM in bank, right? So many people are get money, deposit money at the same time. So and
Okay.
yeah, so that's the example for of the multi-threading. So at the same time someone take the money and someone deposit the money, so both will be uh, process done at the same time.
Okay. Great. And what does a wait method does in a wait and sleep method does in a multi-thread
Like
function?
for example, sleep method is used for temporary particular second or milliseconds like that mentioned by the user. So
Mhm.
thread is the sleep for particular time, and another thread will
Okay.
be run at the sleep, whenever another thread will be sleep.
Okay. 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 Got it. Got it. Got it. And can you implement an example of a multi-threading program in your editor?
Okay. So this is the main class, and create
Okay.
another class.
Mm-hmm.
Think uh, thread is right
Okay.
by two ways, like implements
Mhm.
uh,
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
implements and it have two method is get run, like start method, and we call it get run.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, yeah, good. So, do you know about runnable class?
Yes, the runnable class is it, it give instruction for run the class.
Okay, 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 okay. Great, man. So, okay, tell me what is this? What is Spring?
String.
Spring
Spring.
framework.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, Spring. Yes, yes. It is a framework and like open source, and uh,
Mhm.
there are libraries like Spring and
Okay.
Spring Boot. We call it different, but the Spring Boot uh,
Mhm.
is a part of the Spring Boot. Spring is a part of Spring Boot.
And what is the difference between Spring Boot and Spring framework?
No, no, it's the same. Like no any difference between them.
Mhm. Okay, so actually it's not like that. So Spring is a framework which provides you a lot of tools and integrations to build any application. Okay, but Spring Boot is a configuration dependency that helps you in managing all the configurations and focus more on the business logic rather than working on the configuration stuff. So let's say if you are using only Spring, then you might need to configure how your application is going to connect with the database, how it is going to pull data from the database and everything. Okay, but if you're using Spring Boot, so Spring Boot will help you in manage the configuration. Okay, so let's say if you attach Hibernate with your Spring application, then it is going to provide Spring J like configuration and adapters, which will help you seamlessly integrate your Spring application to your database without actually worrying about like how are we going to connect it, how are we going to configure it, how are we
Okay,
going to
like
manage it. Okay,
mhm.
so all those are done by Spring Boot. So it's a configuration tool or configuration
Yeah. So
framework.
Spring Web is a Spring. Uh, right now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Spring
we
Web
just
is a dependency. Yeah, Spring Web is a Spring dependency.
yes, yes,
Okay,
I understand.
it's just a dependency for building out a web application. But using Spring, you can build not only web applications but any kind of application like desktop application. Like there are a lot of applications that you can build using Spring.
Okay.
It's not limited to um, only web applications. Okay, no issues, man. That was great. So, and what does at Spring Boot application annotation does in a Spring project?
Annotations like rest,
Yeah, the Spring Boot application, the Spring Boot application annotation.
rest controller, like then put map, post mapping, gate mapping, uh,
No,
put
no.
map,
So,
annotation.
uh, yeah. So, have you heard about at the rate Spring Boot application annotation?
At the rate, like we write the at the rate overhead, just like that, no?
Yes, yes, yes. Just like
Yes,
that, there is an annotation as well, uh, which is known at the rate Spring Boot application.
like at the rate rest control, it's used for the controller, rest controller.
Okay, okay,
Then
okay.
auto wired for connect the uh, two class like server and uh, repositories. So first of all,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, man, no issues. Let's move to the project section. That is the most important section. So I think you got a project. So which project did you choose, by the way? So
Mm,
I'll give you the names. Like just let me know whichever one you chose. So
okay.
I think you got a watch list, vehicle, WhatsApp, or pizza billing. Which one did you choose, or which one have you completely completed?
Workshop and yes, it is a in our module test.
Yes. Okay, okay. And can you explain me the WhatsApp solution that you built, and what was the problem for which you designed the solution?
Okay, so like I can I open the questions, right? There
Uh,
are
uh,
yes, there are three, like first is user, then second is a group and the message. So user should be enter the name and the contact details, right? The message is
yes, okay.
a message, it provides the content and the message id, like what is the time, uh,
Mhm.
and the group will like have one only one admin, and how many
Mhm.
members persons in the group name. So
Okay.
group
Can
name
you show
is
me your project as well?
yes, I will open.
Mhm.
Student management.
I can see only this. Have you shared your screen?
My screen is not present.
No, I think you have only shared the browser screen.
No, no. Okay, yes, yes. This is enter. Okay, now it's visible.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So here the file of users. So they are providing the name of the user and the mobile number, and
Mhm.
construction, then getter and setter method. Then after that the message.
Mhm.
So in in message, so message id, then what is the content of the message, and what is the time step. So like I put the
Okay.
message right now, so its time and the date will be uh, given. After that, this is the group, and group, what is the group name, and what, how many number of participants in the group. So is there only two participants? So I create the one, like personal, uh,
Okay.
it's the like personal chat. There is the
Okay. Okay.
repository, okay, in the repository. So yeah, here. So first of all, create the user, and after that,
Okay.
change admin, like provide username and group. So what is the first user in this group? Only he's only admin for group.
Okay.
Then yes, then this is the process of the creating a group. And here the only, here the size of the members is 2. So return this from create personal chat.
Okay.
So here the personal chat function. So what is the
Oh.
personal chat? Personal chat is
Uh-huh.
like the personal group. So like here, who is the second member? Like first member is Prashil, and second member is like
Okay.
yeah, Yabansi.
Mhm.
Then the second uh, person's name is the group name. So I write here the group name, get the group name
Okay.
from gets 1. So 0 is the first and 1 is the second. So
Okay.
provide the group name, yeah, and the create the message. So message id is auto increment, like id plus plus, and then mm, what is the data of, and what is the date and what is the content of the message.
Okay.
Then yeah, then send message process. So if a group is not exist, like I'm sending the name of the group like group 1, but group 1 is not exist in the database. So the message will be
Mhm.
shown as the group does not exist. And if the person is not in the group, like another person is add the group name, and it's check if username and group members is equal, then if
Mhm.
not present in the group, so you are not allowed to send the message in the group.
Okay. Great. 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 And did you use like interface for abstracting out your service layer, or are you
Mm,
directly implementing the service layer?
here is the service part. So
Okay. And do you
here,
have an interface for? No, you don't have an interface for it. Okay. No issues.
yeah, it's a, override, like auto wire.
Okay. It's auto wired, but like whenever you create a
No, no,
service class,
yes. Mhm.
so the service class should always like so in your controller you are directly calling your service class, isn't it? So instead of
Yes,
that, what you should do is you should
we
always
create the
create an interface.
yeah,
Yeah,
and the
you should have.
auto wired. I create
Yeah, you should
like
have.
here, uh, like for example, this like this.
Not like this. Okay, okay, no issues. I think you might have not been taught that yet,
Okay.
but yeah. So whenever you create a service, you also create a respective interface for that service. And whenever
Okay.
you auto-wire a service, you never auto-wire the service, you rather auto-wire the interface. Okay, the interface will keep
Okay.
an account. Okay,
Mhm.
and you are going to refer that service using that interface and not directly the service, but no issues. So that is what something we follow in real world, and we don't like not in uh, so. And what are the different APIs that you have built? Can you show me all the APIs that you have built?
Yes. So there is controller. Okay. Yeah. So here is the API for get, post, put, and like post the user add user. So this is the endpoint of the user, and
Mhm.
yeah, and this is the add for group.
Mhm.
This is add for messages,
Okay.
and here put the message like
Mhm.
here change,
Okay.
like for update change admin, like for that.
Okay. 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 And did you use any oops concept in your project? Can
Yes.
you?
So here all the variable is private. So for that I create the constructor and create the getter and setter method. So if
Okay.
I don't create the getter and setter method, so I don't able to use these variables.
Okay. And which oops concept is it using?
It's the abstraction
Okay.
encapsulations.
It's
Yeah,
is it abstraction or encapsulation?
it is it is abstraction.
Okay. So actually, it's not abstraction, but it's rather encapsulation. Okay,
But
because you're
yes,
encapsulating your data.
yes,
Yeah.
in encapsulation we create like private, so it's also a part of the abstractions, right?
Uh, Not actually, but yeah. So this is a data variable that you hide behind a function. Okay, so
Yes,
you
yes.
are basically hiding the data, hiding the user, hiding the class data with a function. Okay, and you decide to basically update that particular value from that function itself, and you're not directly updating the data. Okay, so this property is known as encapsulation, not abstraction. If you have implemented an interface for your service layer, then it would have like incorporated the feature of abstraction in your code. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, no issues. uh, Great, great. And can you see like some any else oops concept that you have used in your uh, project?
It's like polymorphisms.
Mhm. Polymorphism. Can you tell me the example where you have used polymorphism?
Polymorphism is like at the we create sorry, uh, we use the different method for the same task, like if I send I show the date like this date time steps.
Okay, okay. And what are the data entities that you have used in your project? So one is this message, another is user, and do you have any other data entities?
Group.
Group. Okay, so what do you have in the group? You have group name and number of
Name
participants.
participants.
Okay. Okay. Now let's say if I want to add when this group was created attribute. Okay. So can you add that right now?
Like what, I don't get it.
So let's say I want to also keep a track of when this group was created. Okay. So right now you
Okay,
have
created
no
date.
way of. Yeah. So can we add that particular field and get the project running, and let's see how that works.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now go ahead and add one more field which is created at time. Okay. And let's do a get and post
uh,
request.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like I create the okay, okay.
Yeah, you need to create an
We'll
attribute.
try.
Yeah.
Date and we